Here we're going to look at finding the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, also called a third order determinant, and we're going to use expansion by minors to do so. So the expansion by minors, we're going to kind of work across our first row, and as we do so, we're going to kind of cross out the rows and columns. So if I'm looking at my A value first, then I'm going to go ahead and cross out the row that A is in, and the column that A is in. And I'm going to be left with this 2 by 2 matrix. And we can find the determinant of this 2 by 2. So we're going to go ahead and write this EF HI. And of course the determinant for this is going to be EI minus HF. So this A that we circled and we crossed out everything else in its row and column, I'm going to bring that A down right here, and I'm going to end up multiplying this A by this 2 by 2 determinant. Okay, so hold on to that for a second. So let's go ahead and redraw this 3 by 3 matrix, and we're going to do this again, but now we're going to work across this first row. So we used A, now let's use B, and we're going to cross out everything that's in the B row and everything in the B column, and we're going to be left with this 2 by 2 matrix, this DFGI. So we're going to go ahead and find the determinant, which will be DI minus GF, and this B is going to come along and multiply out front along with it. Okay, I'm going to slide it over here. Let's do this a third time because we still have our C value that we need to look at in that same row. So I'm going to circle that last value in that row, and I'm going to cross out the row that it's in and the column that it's in, and I'll be left again with this 2 by 2 matrix, which will find the determinant of that 2 by 2 matrix, and that's going to be DH minus GE, and I'm going to bring that C out front. So we have a few values here. It looks like a big expression. And the first one's going to be positive, then this one's going to be negative, and then this one's going to be positive, and they're going to alternate. So if we had a 4 by 4 or a 5 by 5 square matrix, they would alternate positive, negative, positive, negative. And we're going to look at that a little bit later in the lesson, so I'm not going to touch any more upon that right now. But right here would be the expression that you have to find the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix using the expansion by minors.